The BikeNext 2026 Royal Enfield Classic arrives as one of the most anticipated modern retro motorcycles of the year, striking that perfect balance between heritage charm and modern engineering. For riders who love the signature thump, timeless style, and relaxed cruising dynamics that Royal Enfield is known for, the new Classic continues the legacy but with more refinement, more performance, and a noticeably more premium riding experience. Today on BikeNext, let's take a deep dive into what makes the 2026 Royal Enfield Classic a standout machine in the mid-segment retro lineup, and why this motorcycle still remains close to the heart of millions of riders across the world. The first thing that immediately captures attention is the Classic's design. Royal Enfield has kept the original silhouette intact: a teardrop fuel tank, rounded headlamp, wide and comfortable seats, minimalistic body line but the 2026 model adds cleaner panel finishing, new chrome accents, and enhanced paint quality. The metal parts feel sturdier than ever, and the overall fit and finish easily surpass the previous model. You get new color variants with retro-inspired themes, like deep maroons, emerald greens, and matte blacks, each giving the bike a bold yet vintage personality. The dual-tone options especially stand out, bringing a true old-school charm. Even the spoke wheels have been redesigned to add more visual symmetry while retaining the authentic Classic look. The lighting system has been updated with a new LED setup. Is still round, still minimalistic, but brighter, wider, and more energy efficient. Royal Enfield has taken care to ensure the LED headlamp doesn't look too modern or out of place, maintaining the traditional aesthetic. The tail lamp and indicators receive slight styling tweaks as well. With every visual detail, it's clear the brand wants riders to experience nostalgia with the feel of modern craftsmanship. Looking at the performance, the 2026 Classic comes with Royal Enfield's improved 349cc single-cylinder engine, delivering smoother power delivery, reduced vibrations, and better thermal management. While the displacement remains the same, the internal refinements add a noticeable boost in mid-range torque, giving you a more confident ride during overtakes and city commuting. The engine produces around 20.4 PS and 27 Nm of torque, which may not sound aggressive on paper, but on the road, the power feels incredibly usable and tuned for real-world riding comfort. The throttle response is cleaner and more linear this time, and the engine note retains that deep, soulful thump riders genuinely love. Paired with the 5-speed gearbox, shifts are smoother than before, and the clutch action feels lighter, making the bike approachable for new riders while still satisfying experienced ones. The fuel efficiency lies roughly in the range of 33–38 km/L depending on conditions, making it a strong performer for daily commuting as well as weekend cruising. Royal Enfield has also tuned the suspension further, providing improved damping on uneven roads, potholes, and speed breakers. The Classic continues to deliver that plush, sofa-like riding experience it's famous for, but with enhanced stability, especially at higher speeds. Braking performance has also stepped up. The 2026 model comes with disc brakes at both ends, supported by dual-channel ABS for improved safety. The feedback from the lever is progressive and confidence-inspiring, especially during sudden braking scenarios or while riding on wet roads. The chassis itself has been stiffened subtly, improving cornering stability without compromising ride comfort. For long-distance riders, these improvements translate into fewer vibrations, reduced fatigue, and more overall control. Royal Enfield has modernized the Classic's electronics as well. You now get a semi-digital instrument cluster featuring analog charm combined with a digital display for fuel, gear position, trip meters, real-time mileage, and more. The Tripper Navigation Pod, the Royal Enfield's turn-by-turn navigation module, is available in higher variants or as an add-on. USB charging also arrives integrated neatly on the handlebar area, making long rides more convenient. These small touches elevate the ownership experience, especially for touring enthusiasts. Comfort remains a core strength of the Classic. The wide, cushioned seats provide solid lower back support, and the upright riding posture reduces stress even during multi-hour rides. The pillion seat is equally well designed, ensuring comfort for two-up touring. The handlebars are positioned to give a relaxed, commanding stance, making it ideal for city traffic as well as highway journeys. Royal Enfield has always understood the feel factor, and the 2026 version continues that tradition with more refinement and smoother ergonomics. When it comes to unique selling points, the Classic's biggest advantage is its identity. It is not a motorcycle trying to be sporty or ultra-modern. It stays true to its retro roots. The emotional appeal of the Classic is unmatched. It delivers a riding feel that is less about speed and more about experience. Riders who value simplicity, style, and soulful performance will find the 2026 Classic more mature, more polished, and more enjoyable. The bike stands out with its iconic sound, timeless look, and the strong brand heritage that Royal Enfield has built over decades. Additionally, Royal Enfield's large service network, easy availability of spares, and customization options make the Classic a practical and long-lasting motorcycle. Accessories like touring seats, windshields, crash guards, panniers, and official chrome kits turn the bike into a personalized masterpiece. As for pricing, the 2026 Royal Enfield Classic is expected to fall in the range of PKR 7,50,000 to PKR 9,000,000 depending on the variant and accessories you choose. This makes it one of the most value-for-money retro bikes in the segment, offering premium styling and dependable performance at a competitive price point. In the end, the 2026 Royal Enfield Classic is not just a motorcycle, it's a lifestyle. It's for riders who appreciate the beauty of simplicity, the elegance of vintage design, and the satisfaction of relaxed, meaningful rides. If you want a bike that looks stunning, rides comfortably, sounds unique, and still gives you a modern feature set, the new Classic continues to be a top choice. Royal Enfield has preserved its charm while successfully adding the refinements needed for today's motorcycling world. For many riders, this isn't just a purchase, it's an emotional connection.